most underrated bands in the 80s, ladies and gentlemen, the Bullet Boys. Badass band, dude. A friend of mine named Sean Campbell did a band called Redline. If you look them up on YouTube, they actually have one video on YouTube, Redline. I think it's called Parasite. But Sean sounds just like this lead singer. It's incredible, the voice ability. This guy's voice for Bullet Boys is amazing. He's such a great lead singer. One of the most underrated bands of the 80s. But hell, one of the road tracks, we had off on a tangent on Bullet Boys, because I like them. They're a hell of a band. Let me get my disclaimer right quick. You don't like what you see, you don't like what you hear. The topics, the language, hell, that's right. The equipment, oh, I love my girl. They turn me off, my God. But if you like what you see, you like what you hear, the topics, that's right, the language, hell, the equipment. Pardon me. I had to get on tongue for my girl. They turned me on. This goes out to all my fans, all my enemies, all my congratulators, and all my haters, all my friends, all my foes, and fuck all of y'all. 2 words. Suck it if you don't like the show. My shout outs right quick. Delicious Dolls Magazine. Girls love me. The wolf loves you too. There's enough of the wolf to go around. You know what I'm saying? And the wolf's always got cold beer waiting on you girls. Let me give another shout out to Whiskey, Weed, and Women, Steve Jessup. Hell of a guy, great show. Glad he's doing his comedy routine, or run, show, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, I'm getting to the apology. Jesus Christ. Droids. Really? Anyway, last week, we did a show on Tiwanaku was the name of the city, not Teotihuacan. So, the wolf had a few of these, and some of, well, my homemade shit, and I was tanked. I was shitty, swatted, tore from the floor up. You know what I mean? And I hope Death Adder kept up. But anyway, the city I was actually referring to, thanks to all the emails, was critiquing and correcting the wolf, which, fuck, I don't have a problem with that. At least I know you're watching. But anyway, it's Tiwanaku. I did spell it right. If you want to look it up, I just didn't say it right. I said Teotihuacan, which is a different Mayan city, Aztec, whatever the fuck. Correct me if you want to, I don't care. I just thought it was cool that in Tiwanaku, I thought there was a robot there, and the fact that a robot, like you. But anyway, and that they were building, or I'm not building, but they've uncovered or discovered another pyramid in Tiwanaku. So I thought that was kind of fascinating, along with the fact they discovered like 13 more pyramids in Egypt. So we might actually get answers now. Now, smooth opinion about Bullet Boys. I'm telling you, it's going to rock today. Sale of the week, guys. I love that sound. God, we're going to get shitty on Wolf tracks. Wolf's going to get tore down. God. I know we haven't done taste testing in a while. I'll get to it. It's on my to-do list. Drinking Bud Light. Fuck, I don't know why. But, just, I don't know. Something to do, I guess. Every once in a while, you just want to sink teeth into a Bud Light, you know what I mean? What am I doing? I gotta fill my girl up. Hell yeah! I love filling my girl up. Well, today, we're going to talk about shit on Mars. Not actual shit or whatever. We're talking about things they've seen on Mars. Forgot to get a... Damn it. But anyway, Disclosure TV, cool little site, page, whatever. There's a picture of what looked like, the columns in Egypt. Big like my cock! Anyway, the columns have the hieroglyphs wrapped around it. There's some on, believe it or not, they got a picture of what looks like, I'm not saying they are, but it's rounded rock. It looks like it has some sort of weird writing on it. The little rover got a picture of it. Now, whether, got a little bit of my girl I go to. Anyway, damn, she gives good head. but there's an ass ton of these hobbies. Things that, whether it's light shows, tricks with shadows, personal interpretation. There's you pull up images on Mars, you'll see stuff like a fish fossil, that nautilus shell. I think I got a picture of that. I took some pictures with my phone. Not because I was on Mars. Thanks a lot, you smartasses. John, hey, how's it going? Let's see if we can get to this now. All right, pictures. Give me a break, all right? Drinking, been drinking. Oh, by the way, Steve Jessup, thank you for all your ideas. I come up with an idea. And since it's close to Halloween, it's hotter than Monday. Since it's close to Halloween, I had an idea. What about candy? See, I love candy corn. The candy, mixed it with vodka. Get out, turns bright orange. Fill the bottle about to where that line is. I think a little higher, whatever. Fill it with candy corn after you've taken the vodka out. Then put the vodka back in. Ugh. So sweet. That's it. It's so sweet it's gonna make you puke sweet. Anyway, you put the vodka back in, fill it up. I've been pre-gaming, that's why. Oh shit. What do? Do we pause the music? Technical difficulties on Wolf Tracks. I dropped the bottle. Alcohol abuse. Anyway, we took a day for it to turn this orange color. Apparently, candy corn dissolves easy. About a little less than a day. You shake it every once in a while. Boom, boom. There you go. You got a little candy corn flavored vodka. I don't know what the purpose of it is other than drinking it. It's actually pretty good. Really good. We're going to get shitty. Oh, and the moonshine is going. I found out that the human body can ingest 2/5 of PGA in 2 weeks and survive. My real world job found that out. They, what's wrong with you? Well, I told them, and they were like, everybody's head turned. They're like, holy shit. Damn, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby got shitty. Right. No, alcohol poisoning. I didn't get any. Thank you. Droid worries. He just worries. That's all. Okay, I'm going to tell him, Jesus Christ. Holy crap. God, he gets on my ass all the time. Well, I know it's important. Good God, man. You're lucky you brought beer. Anyway, we are Star Wars fans here at Wolf Tracks. So's he. Anyway, it's like 69 days till Star Wars Force Awakens. One of the biggest anticipated movies of all time is coming out. It'll blow all those chick flick movies out of the way, the stripper movie and the boat that sank and all that bullshit. It's a love story. Yeah, fuck your love story. The boat sinks. Get over it. Jesus. I'm sorry. And 50 Shades. Yeah. Chicks would rather, get this, chicks, women, females, whatever, they would rather pay $15 a head. $15 a head. No, $15 a piece to get into a fucking movie theater to watch some softcore porn. That turns them on. That turns them on. Some asshole with a dungeon turns them on. Now, get this. Now, this is your mindset of your females. This turns them on. But watching real porn, that's sick. That's just, no, you shouldn't do that. That's terrible. A dungeon? Oh, that's terrible. You want to whip me? Oh, no. Chain me down? But yet they can watch this Drake dude, whatever the fuck his name is, tie this chick down and do all kind of shit to her in softcore porn. And gets a little poodle juice that's going. The little vajayjay goes ape shit nuts over some softcore skinomatic porn. Yeah. Fucking women. Jesus. Yeah, I had to. Oh, God. I'll get back to the Mars thing in a minute. Ran this little chick in the real world job. Wanted to hang out with the wolf and drink. We go to the bar. We have a few rounds. And things seem to be hitting off pretty well. And then psycho little bag of nuts goes to the bathroom. Not at the bar. She goes to the actual restaurant. She comes back holding some dude's hand. Yeah, get this. You're going to love this. This kind of shit the wolf runs into. All right? Hold some dude's hand. Now I'm sitting at the bar. 4 seats down that way, there is a chick. And I'm not talking about your normal chick. I'm talking about homely, fugly, nasty, wearing a wig because she can't grow her own fucking hair chick. Now, what does this fine-ass chick do that I was drinking with? Accused me of cheating on her with that ugly bitch. Really? I grabbed my beer. I finished it off. And I looked at her and said, here you go, crazy bag of nuts. This is why you're going to be at the bar by yourself. I am not dealing with crazy. Have a great night. Peace. Deuces. Holler. Get up on these nuts. And adios, bitch. I left. Fuck it. I ain't going to deal with that. There's a level of crazy guys will put up with. This bitch. Oh, look. All right, look. Let's say your level of crazy is the bottom of this fucking screen. Right? This bitch's crazy was the ceiling of the Wolf Tracks compound. No. Hell no. Fuck no. She can. No. Fuck no. See, this is why I view them as people. They're fucking crazy. Now, this is why I drink. I'm telling you right. Drinking is better than women. But you want to know why? You want to know why too, huh? I'll tell you why. Look here. You finish the first beer. I'll show you. You finish the first beer, okay? And you know what he doesn't mind? You cheating on it with the second. Or the next 11. Whatever. God, I love the sound. God, I love that sound! Yeah, I'm not dealing with crazy. This bitch was insane. Thank God I didn't do nothing. Anyway, let's get back to the shit on Mars. See if we can get the old phone to work. The Wolf Tracks communicator. Alright, let's see. No. Alright, now we're going to try this and see if it works. This is a metal bar. Let's see if we can get focus in. That is a metal bar protruding out of the ground on Mars. Just one of the items. This, I believe, is what they call a lizard or an iguana on Mars. Basically a stone structure. Just looks like stuff. And this is kind of cool. This is actually really cool. It looks like a fossil, like a dinosaur's head. Supposedly on Mars. Let's see. I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. This is the hieroglyphs. This looks like a human. On the top, looks like a human. Hieroglyphs on the rock. Oh, and by the way, look, all your ancient alien stuff, like we were talking about Puma Punku last show, and how we couldn't figure out how the stones were made. And I said in Tiwanaku that there was a stone statue of what I call a robot, an automaton, android, whatever you want to call it. And that's what they saw. That's why the feet looked the way they did. It was big, and it did things. Okay? Now, Tiwanaku's got a bunch of weird cuts on rocks. This is a weird cut on a rock on Mars. Check that out. Oh no, that's a ball. My bad. I'm getting to the cut, but that's a ball on Mars. Where's the other one? Oh, here's the walking guy. Shadow game. Oh, here it is. The cut on Mars. Now check that out. Look at that. Perfect circular cut. All the debris around it, perfect circular cut, looks like a fresh cut. What did the cut? Wolf Tracks? My fans? Brothers of the Hexes? All my Wolfensteins? Guys who drink? Ladies who fuck? Who knows the answer to that cut? All my geeks and all my freaks. Who knows? Tell me the answer. Yes! Oh my God! That's right, they know the answer. It's the rover on Mars. It has a circular saw and cut into the rock. That's the debris you see around it. The remnants of the rock as it's cutting in. But now, think. What would that look like if that was andesite or granite, which is a very hard rock substance, and we're The rover is using a diamond tip saw. Keep that in mind. The rover is using a diamond tip saw. Now, if it's using a diamond tip saw to cut through rock to make that, and later on, after the dust devils that are 22 feet high, whatever, blow all that debris away, they know you got to circular cut in the rock. Let's say a life form discovers some intelligent life form wants to know, where did this come from? This is fascinating. Our life forms in our primitive world could not have made such a cut. Must be ancient aliens. No, it was Earthlings sending a fucking robot to Mars that wanted a rock sample. Now, let's say they cut that out. Cut that rock sample. And they leave the core of the rock there after they analyze it. Well, now it becomes an ancient alien drill bit. A tool. Like they found in Egypt. Yeah, they found a long piece of rock. They found where it ground into the whatever, sandstone, whatever, granite, and it made a perfect circular cut and all that shit. What if it's just the core out of it? The rovers did it. And like the lions in that desert. Man, I've been drinking. I'm drinking vodka and beer. So oh, the wolf's gonna get shitty. Keep up. Anyway, so if our rovers are doing that, they leave that behind. The Nazca lines, that's it. See, I had to refuel the old brain. My brain worked. See, now look, Nazca lines. They say the Nazca lines on our planet are because our ancestors saw something. Excuse me. Anyway, because our ancestors saw something and mimicked it. Now, whether it's tribute items or tributes to walking a certain path for religious reasons, or they want the said aliens to see them from space or in the air, because all you can see these things from the air. Now, I want you to see something right quick. We discussed the band of holes, which can be seen from the air. That's on Mars right now. That's on Mars right now. Now, those are tracks left by our rover. All right, think about that for a second. Our rover, which is running around, like I said in Tiwanaku, there was a robot that helped them build Pumapunku. What if there was a race on Mars right now that saw this little rover going all over town on rocks, drilling, sampling, whatever, and they view it as a god? Well, now these tracks, okay, these tracks this rover left behind, like it did right. These tracks, the native Martians, I said Americans, the native Martians would consider this religious or holy because the god descended from space. And these are the tracks. So they would take the path of the Holy One, or their god, again. And it's just a robot from our planet. Which actually verifies, that picture right there, and the one drilled in the rock verifies what I said about a robot helping build Pumapunku. And I can't believe no one even came up with that idea. But anyway, there's all kind of shit on Mars. Like I said, there was that ball, stone ball. They found a picture of that, or they found that. This, a stone ball. Perfectly spherical stone ball on Mars. Odd. Stone does not form that way. And the funny thing is, we have those here on Earth. Alright, this is neat. I like this. Rover took a picture of this. So we get it focused. A little bit. Anyway, it's like if they call it the rock garden, and there's what looks like a piece of plastic. Let it come in. This little white thing. It's a piece of, believe it or not, it looks like a piece of plastic. Let it come into focus, let the player go down. Anyway, if you pull these images up on Google or whatever you Google images of Mars, you'll see where I'm going with this. But I mean, that's literally a piece of plastic on Mars. I mean, here's the article. There's an article about it in these images of Mars, and they try to say that it's a piece of debris from the lander itself when it landed on Mars. Well, no, wait a second. How in the hell did that piece of debris get way the fuck over there? I mean, it's up there. I mean, I guess it could be. Here's the little Nautilus shell. Your top, left to right, and then there's Earth's Nautilus shells. But supposedly there's a seed shell in one of the rocks on Mars. Oh, this is interesting. I like this. This is cool. Rover took a picture of that, and it's a pyramid. You cannot say that's not a pyramid. It's literally got four sides. It is in a pyramidal shape. Pyramidal. That's a word. We used it on Wolf Tracks. It came out of my mouth. It's a word. Ain't that right? See? Even Art can agree. Need some more Bud Light. Anyway, there's all kind of shit. Like I said, there's a fish fossil, supposedly. A mouse on Mars. A helmet. A skull. There's a hand. Bigfoot. The thing is, you got... This is what I said in one of my older shows. There's no way the average human or citizen can prove whether these pictures are right or correct or true or wrong or lies. And I made an easy facsimile. Ooh, facsimile, big word. I know, right? I've been studying. Anyway, I did a facsimile of this. If I was to tell you I had a pool in my backyard, an in-ground pool, how would you prove me wrong or right if you didn't believe me? Think, come on. All my haters think, yeah. You come over and look over the fence and go, hey, he has a pool, or hey, he doesn't have a pool. Well, now, the face on Mars, which supposedly destroyed pyramids on Mars, fossils on Mars, Bigfoot walking around. How can we prove NASA wrong? How can we prove NASA's right? How can we prove the conspiracy theorists are right or wrong? How can we? We can go to Mars and look over the... No, we can't. No, we're able to take this at face value. And this is where we got a problem, because you got all these pranksters, these guys that are photoshopping shit into pictures. And it makes conspiracy that much harder to figure out. The truth for Mars is out there. Whether it was inhabited or not. You know, whether we're going to seed it and, you know, terraform it or whatever. It's going to take humans putting their feet on that ground and looking around and going, holy shit, that is a Sphinx on Mars. Yeah, a Sphinx on Mars. I wonder if the Bud Light truck's going to come by and see me. Visit, bring some more Bud Light. There's a wolf could use some more. Hey, Death Adder! Keep up. Oh, by the way, this show, I forgot to do it at the beginning, brought to you by TrueFix. Oh my God, you gotta have this. This needs to be, yes, this needs to be in your life. TrueFix is the nuts. I take it orally, anally, I don't care what you do with it. Snort it, cook it, whatever. It's a detox. It's hellacious. It gives you great energy. The Wolf highly recommends it. Highly recommends this. Like I said, it makes for you guys, it makes your steak back out. Okay? The energy's amazing. The weight loss is incredible. I've gone from 246. Get this, guys. And girls. I've gone from 246 to 233. Just taking the fucking pills. You take a blue one and a green one twice a day. The energy's insane. Like the Wolf needs more fucking energy, but this is the nuts. And I've already got a couple people to buy it from my buddy Death Adder, Kevin Graham on Facebook. Look him up, Kevin, and that's Graham, 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 the representative of True Vision, which brings you fix. All right, that's enough of that. Now, also, if you live near me, and you people who know where I live, do something here. Hang on. There we go. I had to see something. People who live near me, and you have electrical problems, go to Barth Wade. Go check him out. Barth, B-A-R-T-H Wade, W-A-D-E on Facebook. If you have electrical issues, need wiring done, or anything, check him out. Check him out, guys. Barth Wade, Electrical Services. Check him out. He's a great guy. He's my neighbor, actually. If you get jobs done with him, you know where the hell I live. So, there's always that. And we shall drink some more. So what do y'all think? Y'all think anything's on Mars? I actually think that one time there was something. Whether it was a stopping point for things to land on and whatever, and then hop to the next planet, I have no idea. Yeah, I agree too. I think there was actually water on Mars at one time. I think it was actually an Earth-like planet. It's hard to sift through all the conspiracy and doubt, naysaying, and all that to figure out what's actually going on. You got to realize our government and the governments of the world, it's not just the U.S., but every government, Russia, China, Japan, the Middle East, all the governments there, all the weird psychos there. Any country is going to try to hide this information. And it's a very simple reason why. It will take religion and your history books and will throw them out the window. Anyway, if you're God, the only country that wouldn't have a problem with this would be India and Indians itself, like the Hopi, the Aztecs, Mayans, stuff like that. They wouldn't have a problem with discovering that we did come from the stars. An alien being created us or was our God or whatever. They wouldn't have a problem with it because that's what they believe to this day. Just like India. India, everything with the stupas and all that, they literally know, hey, that's what this is from. But the rest of the world would have to rewrite their history books. Mainstream religion would be out the window. Catholicism would become no more. Now think about that for a second. Catholicism. That is one of the big religions on the planet. And if God, Muhammad, Buddha, Kali, whatever you believe in, Moses, for the Jews, if these weren't just men that were chosen to become prophets, or holy, and they were actually beings from somewhere else that descended to our planet, like Moses, according to the Enoch writings. According to Enoch, he glowed. Was he a Nephilim? A breed of human that was mixed with angel or alien? If this was proven that this was an alien-human hybrid, or if God himself descended in a spacecraft and played God, it was an alien being playing God, like Ra in your movie Stargate. If it was an alien playing a God, so humans were worshiping, and we found that out, mainstream religion and history would go out the fucking window. And then there's no recourses. There's no repercussions to your actions. Because if an alien created us, okay, get this. If an alien created us, or an alien played God for us, and we found out it was actually an alien and not God, or what we believe is a God, or whatever your religion believes is a God, then there's no heaven or hell. You die, you're done. There's no ascension or descension. There's no repercussions to your actions. Think about that for a second. If we discover this, anarchy ensues. There's no morals. There's no right and wrong. Because there's no final judgment. That, right there, my friends, is why the governments of the planet will not disclose if aliens exist. The governments cannot handle mass anarchy. And the reason I say anarchy, I'm not encouraging anarchy. It's a word I'm using to describe what would happen, the panic and the chaos that would ensue after it would be disclosed that we were from an alien race or our gods, plural, so I don't piss none of you motherfuckers off, because God knows, you didn't nothing my God, and I'm from a religion. I don't give a fuck what you are. You could be a Jewish, Buddhist, Muslim, Christian, Baptist, dance with rattlesnakes, fucking worship a dog, atheist, have sex with a pig. I don't care. Don't give a shit what religion you are. I honestly don't give a shit what fucking religion you are. So, with the emails, and you need to talk about my religion, and I think my religion is more important. No. No one's religion is more important than the other one. Religion is a guideline to make sure you do the right thing, so you don't harm your fellow man. Okay? It means do the right thing. Basic, core, simple, do the right fucking thing. It didn't say nothing about don't fucking drink, don't cuss, don't have sex. You don't have sex, the species dies. The species just dies. Okay? It's the weirdos, the radicals, these whack bags that interpret the extreme on every religion. What the fuck? Calm down. Grab a grill, grab some beer, grab your girl. Love life. I actually think, here's the deal. I guess I'm Christian. I'm Methodist by birth. Because you're religious. You are religious by birth. All you Muslims, you're religious by birth unless you researched it and decided to choose it. I'm sorry to break it to you, but all you whack bag crazy motherfuckers that are destroying history and want to do jihad on everybody in the world, as a kid you were born into being a Muslim. Just like Christians were born to being a Christian. And Jews were born into being Jewish. Kids didn't have a choice. They knew no better. They didn't know any better. Mom is, so why not? Dad is, I'll do it. So you're born into your religion. You didn't have a choice. You're believing what your parents believed, what your parents, grandparents believed, and on down and on down and on down. All right, now, to get to the point of that, I actually think God, or whatever you believe in, let's use Christianity, for example. I believe God will meet me at the pearly gates, put his arm around me and go, you know what, Bobby? Damn it, you really tried. You really, really tried, brother. You screwed up a lot, but you came through in the end. You did all right. You did. Look, you did. He put his arm around me. You did all right. Come on in. Have a beer. That's what I believe. I believe God is a very understanding God. He gave us, the God didn't need a spaceship to come down if you're believing in an entity of that nature. I believe he puts his arm around you. St. Peter's there laughing. And God's like, look, man, you tried. You did a hell of a job. You meant well. But come on in, have a beer. Sit down, toss down a coal. We got plenty of it. Tell me all about it. There you go. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think. There'll be Bud Light for days there up in heaven. Oh, hell, whatever. Anyway, what do you think about the shit on Mars? What do you think? You think it's there? You think it's been photoshopped? Do you think they're hiding the actual things they find? I mean, supposedly one of the Apollo missions, they said there was 2 minutes of audio that wasn't available, so to speak. Radio overheated or the dark side of the moon, blah, 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 whatever. Hey, we got some Cinderella coming on. I like Cinderella. Anyway, But during that 2 minutes, supposedly Buzz Aldrin and the other guy said that there was things on the crater lined up, ships, spaceships, watching them. The aliens were there and they were watching them. Ham radio operators heard this. Wouldn't you love to have a recording device to record that little bit? That'd be the smoking gun. But according to Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, they were looking at a crater on the moon, and there was craft, spaceships, lined up, watching them as they landed and explored the moon for the first time. Is there truth to that? I have no idea. What do you think? I mean, it's like the Mars thing. I can't prove it. I can't disprove it. I can't go there. And nor do I want to. Okay? I've seen the standards for which they have to live or when the people go, because we're going to ship actual humans to Mars to colonize. Those people will live and die on Mars and will never set foot back on Earth. They're giving up everything on Earth to be on Mars. They're going to be a headstone on Mars. I don't know if I can do that or not. I'm crazy as fuck, but there's not enough. There's no beer on Mars. They'd have to send some beer in a rocket to me. You know what I mean? I'd have to have beer. And a lot of it. God, and look, I know it's cold and hot there. They have to have some central air and heat. I'm not a very durable human, you know what I mean? I'm not very durable, for the sake of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you realized, well, yeah, you could live there, but I couldn't. Well, look, guys, I'm going to get off here. I hope y'all had a good time. I hope y'all try the candy corn recipe for vodka. It's really good. Tell me what you think. Email me, onewhitewolf0706@att.net, or get a hold of me on Facebook. Bobby Mullins. BOBBYMULLINS. Get a hold of me on Facebook. I'll friend you. I don't give a shit. It don't matter. I don't care. Hit me with your questions. Put it, and there's a Wolf Tracks Facebook page. It's Wolf Tracks Under the Paranormal. Look it up. Post on there what you want me to talk about. What you think you can stump the wolf with. What you want the wolf to drink. What you want the wolf to say. I don't give a damn either fucking way. Hey, I rhymed. I'm a poet and don't know it. But anyway, put on there your suggestions, your slams on me, your critiques, hates, congrats, whatever. I don't give a shit. Talk to me. Holler at your boy. Just put down whatever suggestion it is. Now let's get to the part that apparently all the fans love because it means the show is over. Oh, Jordan, I'm going to be so passed out in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Pay attention. Open your eyes, open your mind, open your ears. Pay attention to what walks by, crawls by, flies by, and or slithers by. And if you get a picture of old Bobby the Wolf Moment at onewhitewolf0706@att.net. And remember, take it easy or sleazy, and don't get E on you unless you like it that way. And on 3, guys. That's right, on 3. The best part of the show everybody loves, because they mean they're done watching this motherfucker. The 1,012 fucking fans I've got. On 3. Yeah, on 3. Uno, dos, tres. Woo! Holla at your boy! Yeah, that's right, bitches.